Today we are making this delicious beef and peppers stir fry. Quite easy to make. I'm sure most of these ingredients you could be having them in the kitchen. So keep on watching to learn how exactly I achieved this. So cut the beef into cubes like you see here, then add 1 tablespoon of crushed ginger. Ginger is a good tenderizer and so is rosemary. So I just added 2 twigs of fresh rosemary, and to that I added salt to taste, and I added more water to cover the meat so that I can then cover it and leave it to boil until soft for like 30 to 45 minutes. And 40 minutes later, this is how things were looking like. So I just put the rosemary aside as it was not needed anymore, and also I scooped a small amount of the stock, of the beef stock, and then I kept that aside to use later. You can see how tender the beef was. So here are the other ingredients: the peppers, the zucchini, that is the courgette, and also the other ingredients that I have shown. So to the beef, like you can see, it is now dried out. I added cooking oil, enough cooking oil like you see here, and then to that I add chopped onion. Now you're going to give this a good stir just to ensure that the onions are fragrant like you see here, and once the onions become translucent, just add a small amount of of salt to taste like you can see here. And at this point is where you add your spices, your preferred spices. I did not add any for this recipe as I wanted to get the peppers flavor, and also I added, like you can see, grated garlic at that point, a small amount of the broth, and then give that a good stir to allow the garlic to cook. And since garlic cooks pretty fast, I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of tomato paste like you can see here, then give that a good stir. Now this is the time that you add your peppers, the green, the yellow, and the red bell peppers. Remember, these are sweet peppers. You do not need to overcook them. When they are crunchy, they are very delicious. I added another amount of beef broth and then stirred that just to give it the steam that is needed to cook the peppers. And also do not cook the peppers all through, guys. You're going to love it when it's crunchy. I also added a small amount of soy sauce, completely optional. You do not have to add it if you do not have it at hand. And be sure to check your seasoning to ensure that the salt is right, because remember, even soy sauce can be salty to some people. So be sure to check so that you do not over season your food. So give that a good stir, and then you're going to cover the pot and leave this to cook for a minute or two before getting the lid out and then adding the dhania or the coriander, just roughly chopped, and then you're just going to give it a good stir and cover to simmer for another 1 minute. If you want some soup on the beef, you can add another amount of water just to get that thick soup, but I did not want to have a lot of soup on the beef, so I just added a small amount of broth, and I kept checking the meat just to ensure that it was ready. So keep stirring, and then you're going to cover this for another 1 minute, and it should be ready after that. And guys, this recipe is so easy, just like the other recipes that I have shown on this video. Like you can see, the beef stir fry is ready. You can serve this over white rice and it goes so well. You can serve with chapati or with ugali and you're going to enjoy. Like you can see, it looked so delicious. It tasted absolutely delicious. Thank you so much for watching.